Hi everyone and welcome to my live stream. I'm Eloy from Stuff Around the House. I have also another channel called Knowledge Sharing Tech. In today's live stream, I'm gonna present to you these humidifiers from Lacidoll. I chose to make this live stream at this time of year, and if you're like watching this live stream in the future, the date today is February 12. So I chose to make this live stream today because at this time of the year, the humidifiers usually are on sale, and this is the case for these Lacidoll humidifiers on Amazon.com. So if you want to check out any of these humidifiers, you can find the link on the screen in front of you. Also, in my live stream, I'll be covering the following aspects. So first of all, I've been using these humidifiers myself personally, this one for a year almost, and this one for a couple of months, and the huge one here also I've been using it for a couple of months. So I have a very good experience with these humidifiers. I'll be covering in my live stream the following aspects. First, I'm gonna talk on what comes with each humidifier. So what are the accessories and what are the manuals that come with each humidifier. I'm gonna also inform you about what are the common specifications between the three humidifiers. So I'm going to talk about the common specifications and the common features, and also afterwards I'm going to be performing a test on each humidifier. I'm going to show you how to operate the humidifier, and I'm going to show you also the remote control functions, and also I'm going to be talking on what humidifiers to purchase in what use case. So each humidifier, as you see, they are different. So they have some basic specifications that are like the same between the three humidifiers, but each humidifier serves a purpose, and I'm gonna talk about this. So first of all, I wanna tell you that please don't hesitate to send me any question in the chat box that you see in front of you on the screen, or just make any comment, or just say hello. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. And if I miss something also in my live stream, please feel free also to send me all your questions in the chat box, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Also, towards the end of this live stream, I'm gonna show you these three humidifiers on Amazon. So I'm gonna show you what are their prices, and I'm gonna also show you what are the discounts that are at the time being applied to these humidifiers. So I'm gonna switch now to another camera. The other camera will show you each humidifier up close. I'm gonna start with the small humidifier. So before switching to this camera, I wanted to talk a little bit about the common specifications between the three humidifiers. So first, these three humidifiers are cold humidifiers. It means that they are ultrasonic humidifiers. They don't heat the water, they just disperse it, and this is very good. So you don't need to use distilled water in these humidifiers because it's not heated the water. So the second common specification I want to talk about is that the three humidifiers have a timer. So you can set a timer on each of these humidifiers from 1 hour to 12 hours, and then the humidifier will turn off by itself. And also I wanted to say that these humidifiers have a sleep mode. So if you put the humidifier like in your room so that the LCD screen doesn't look very bright at night, you can just press the sleep button. These have a sleep button on the LCD screen, and the small one has a sleep button on the remote control. And there's another model of this small one that has also the sleep button on the LCD screen. Also, these humidifiers have in common one thing very important, that they have auto shut off. So if the water level is very low and almost empty, the humidifier will shut off by itself, and this is a very good security feature so that the pump will not continue on working like on empty, and then it maybe overheats. Also, for this humidifier, they are all top fill, so you can fill the humidifier from the top here. Let me show you. Now I filled the humidifier a little bit, but this is a demonstration for you to see how to fill it. So you just pour water in the humidifier on top like this, and then you fill it up. you need to make sure that you never put water in the mist dispenser. So if you remove the tubing here, never put water in the mist dispenser, otherwise you might break the humidifier. And here also in this humidifier, you have this one, so make sure that do not put water in it. And the small one, the other model, you need to remove the top here and just fill it in. But this model that I have here, this is the 018, and the other model, which is the same almost, is the 011. So you have both models in the links. You can see them on your screen. So now that being said, I'm gonna also talk that the 3 humidifiers have something called UV lighting, and this is very good because it sanitizes the water in the humidifier. So because like still water tends to get bacteria, and the UV will sanitize the water. That being said, these humidifiers should be washed on a regular basis. I advise you to wash them each 2 fills or at least once a week. So how you wash them, I'm gonna show you all this now up close when I get close to each humidifier. Now that being said, I'm gonna start with the small humidifier, which is the Lacidoll model 018. So this is LCD-018. I'm gonna switch to the other camera that is close. I'm gonna turn it on and show you everything that you need to know about this humidifier. So here's the camera up close. Let me bring it here so that you can see the humidifier better like this. I think this is good like this. I'm gonna bring it here so that you can see it. So now I'm talking about the 011/018 model. So this one here is the 011 model. I'm gonna turn it on first. So you see these buttons here. You turn it on by pressing on the power button, and these buttons are touch buttons. So it turns on like this, and when it turns on, it will display the temperature in Celsius, in degrees Celsius, and it will display also the humidity in percentage. So now the humidity is 45%. The second button here is to adjust the mist intensity. So it has 3 levels of intensity. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. I'm gonna keep it on 1. The third one here is to adjust the threshold of the humidity. So if you want the humidity to be 50%, you just put it on 50%, and when the humidity reaches 50%, the humidifier has a sensor in it. I'm gonna show you the sensor. It is on the back of the humidifier, so this is the sensor here. And so when it senses that the humidity reaches 50%, it will stop by itself. And as you saw, the humidity, it increases by increments of 5. So let me show it to you. So 50, it goes until 90, and then from 40 until 90. This button here is the UV button, and this is a very important button. I advise you always to turn it on. So let me turn it on, and you see here you have like a sun. I don't know if you can see the mist. So the mist now is going here from the humidifier. I think you can see it. Let me put it on 2 so it will be more powerful. And the last one is the timer. So the timer, notice here that it toggles between 1 to 12 hours. So when it reaches, for instance, like 5 hours here, it will turn off by itself. And then it goes to 0. So with the humidifier, you have a remote control. So this is a remote control. It has the same buttons, and on top of this, it has also the sleep button. So the sleep button on the model 018, it comes only on the remote control. On the model 011, which is a newer model, it comes also on the LCD screen. So let me press the sleep, and you see how it turns off the LCD screen. With the humidifier also, you have a brush. So this is a brush that comes with the 018 model. And this is a brush that comes with the 011 model. And you have also a user manual. So let me see for the specifications of this model, which is the smallest model, if I forgot something. So I wanted to tell you that this humidifier can hold water until 8 liters or 2.1 gallons. its maximum mist dispenser is 300 milliliters per hour. So and it covers, as it is said by on the user manual, it covers an area of 500 square feet. But for me, I have an apartment of 1200 square feet, and it is more than enough for me. And what I like particularly about this humidifier is that it is really quiet. So when I sleep, I don't hear it. You're gonna see the other ones are a little bit more noisy, and this is normal because they are much more powerful. One thing also I wanted to say about this humidifier, about cleaning it. So I talked about when to clean it. I'm gonna show you a bit how it is disassembled. I'm not gonna disassemble it completely now because I can't. Otherwise, I mean, the water will go all the way everywhere. So let me turn it off. And simply, it has many parts, but all the parts are really very easy to assemble. So you just remove this one here, for instance, and you clean it inside. You remove this one here, and you scrub it inside, and you just rinse it, and this is enough to clean it. So this was about the LCD, the LCD-018 and LCD-011. And all these humidifiers, I remind you, they are from Lacidoll, and you can find them on Amazon.com. So you have the links on your screen. And please, if you have any question or any comment, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer all your comments and all your questions. So this is the second one. So this one is a medium-sized humidifier. So the number of this one, it is LCD-J19. So this one also, let me show you how it operates. I forgot to mention that on the first one, it has also here like a transparent level, so you can see the level of water, and this is really very good. And this one doesn't have a transparent level, as you see on the front. Now, what is common between the small one and the medium one is that they have both an essential oil dispenser. Let me show you on the small one. So it is here on the back. You just take it out like this, and then here you put like a cotton piece or maybe a small tissue piece, and you put a couple of drops here of essential oil. Never put essential oil directly in the humidifier, otherwise you will break the humidifier. While talking about the essential oils, let me show you the essential oils tray of the medium-sized humidifier. So this is it here on the back. You just push it like this, it comes out, and you put here a small cotton piece or a small tissue, and then a couple of drops of essential oils, and that's it. So this one has the level on the back. It's not very convenient to have the water level on the back. You cannot see it. Let me show it to you. So here it is. It is not on the front, and it is very small. Anyways, let me turn it on now. And this one also has this extension, which is very good. So you can put it so it dispenses mist on 3 directions, and it is higher. So let me try to bring the camera to the back to show it to you. So here, see how high it is. And it has also another dispenser, which is this one. And this one, you can put it directly on top here. So you don't have to put it on the top of the tube. So now, let me turn it on and show it to you. I'm gonna remove the long tube so that you can see the mist, and I'm gonna put this small one here so the mist will be visible for you. So let me turn it on. So now it is on, and you see the mist, and this is really very powerful. So this one here is to control the mist intensity. So this is 1, 2, 3, and this one has 4 levels for the mist intensity, and this is the turbo mode. So I'm gonna keep it on 1, and this here is a timer. So you have the timer from 1 hour to 12 hours, as it is the case for the 3 humidifiers. And this is the humidity. So now it is on 40%, and see how it shuts off directly because the humidity level now it detected that it is 41%. By the way, this is the temperature here in Fahrenheit, and this is the humidity level. So let me increase the humidity level so that it will operate. See, now it is on 45. I want it on 45, so it operates. And one thing that is different from this humidifier to the smaller humidifier is that when the humidity level reaches 45, it stops, and then when it reaches 44, it will resume. Whereas the smaller humidifier, which is this one, it goes by increments of 5 only. So if it reaches, let's say if you set the humidity level to 45 and it reaches 45, it will stop and it will wait until it reaches 40 to resume the operation. Whereas this one, it directly resumes the operation. Frankly, for me, I like it better to be in increments of 5. Otherwise, the humidifier will almost be all the time on. So this is now the humidity level. This is the UV light also. And this is the sleep button that will turn off the LCD screen. So this is the remote control of this model, which is the J19 model. It has the same functions exactly as the buttons on the LCD screen. It comes with a scrubbing sponge also to clean it. And as I said, clean the humidifier at least once a week or each 2 fills. So just remove it. This one, let me turn it off. It removes like this. So remove it, scrub the inside, and remove the upper part and scrub it from the inside also. And this is the manual of the J19 humidifier. So by the way, if you have any question, any comment, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below. And also, please, if you're liking this live stream, don't hesitate to follow me. So click on the follow button. This way you'll be reminded of the future live streams I'm gonna do. So this is the biggest one, and the biggest one. So what is different first is the base of it. I'm gonna show you the base quickly. So the base, you have casters on the base here because it is really very heavy. So this one has a capacity of 21 liters, I think. Yeah, it is 21 liters. While talking about the capacity, I forgot to mention that this one has a capacity of 16 liters or 4.2 gallons, and it can dispense mist up to 1 liter per hour. So we reached now the biggest one. So this is, as I said, the 21 liters, 5.5 gallons. And this is really like industrial grade humidifier. So you can use it like in a shop, if you have like a vegetable shop or fruit shop, to keep like the vegetables all the time fresh. So this one has on the top this huge tube, and it has a 360 degrees dispenser. So it dispenses humidity on the 4 sides, and it has this angled also dispenser. You can change it like this. So you put it here on top. So, and you direct the mist wherever you want. I'm gonna remove the tube now so that you can see the humidity from the 360 degrees dispenser here. Let me put it like this so that you can see it. So let's turn it on. You have on the left the humidity level, and on the right the temperature in degrees Celsius, and see how powerful it is. Let me try to put the camera a little bit up and see how it is dispensing. It is a little bit noisy. I don't know if you can hear the noise from the microphone. So the noise is the same as the noise from the medium one. So if you want to put it in your room, in my opinion, it will be a little bit noisy in the bedroom. But if you put it otherwise, it is good. So this is the microphone returned to my shirt. And this is here the humidity level. Like the mist, the mist level. So it has 1, 2, and 3. It has a capacity of dispensing mist up to 2 liters per hour, which is really very powerful. This is the UV light here, and this here is the humidity level. So this is 40. See how when I put it at 40, it turned off directly. So let me put it at 50. So it resumes operation. Apparently it needs more than 50. So this is 55. And then here, this is a timer. Also, it has 1 to 12. And this is the sleep button. And also the same operations that you have on the LCD screen here, on the touch LCD screen, you have them on the remote control. This is a small remote control, so you have all the buttons here. It comes also with a scrubbing sponge to clean it, and this is also, you need to clean it, you need just to remove it like this from here. It will be open, and then you scrub it from the inside. And this is its user manual. So this model is J001. So this is up close. Let me put the camera now on me. So now I'm gonna turn on the 3 humidifiers so that you see the mist going all the way. So let me put the humidity level at 55 for the 3. So you see now the 3 humidifiers are working, and they are really very good humidifiers. So I never had a problem with any of these humidifiers. And anyways, if you have any problem with the humidifiers, Lacidoll, just send them a message through Amazon, and they are really very responsive. This is not the first time, like, I do business with Lacidoll, and they are really very responsive. Now, what I wanted to say also is that if you want to check out any of these humidifier, you can see the link like on the screen in front of you. Don't hesitate to check these humidifiers. If you make a purchase using the link, you should know that I will gain a small percentage, but this is at no cost to you. And this will help like my presence on Amazon and my future live streams. What I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna turn off the humidifiers, and then I'm gonna switch to my screen so that I show you these humidifiers on Amazon. And if you have any question about these humidifiers, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. So let me turn them off. And let me say that if you're liking this live stream, don't hesitate to follow me, so this way you'll be notified of my future live streams. So here you see that you have in front of you, let me turn on my light here so that you see me good. So these are the humidifiers on Amazon website. So this is the first one. So this is the model J011, I think, yeah, it is the 011. This is the smallest one, and at the time of this video, which is February 12, 2023, it is at 7% discount, so it is at $129 US, and you have a coupon of $20, and this is a great deal. So let me show you the second one. So this is the medium one here, and this is the 4.2 gallons. This is model 019, excuse me, and it is at 6% discount, and it has a $10 coupon, which is also a great deal, a very good deal. And you see, like, the ratings, they are like 4 stars, and the first one also, it is 4 stars. My own experience with all these humidifiers is really very good. So I didn't mention, I told you that I wanted to tell you what humidifier is the best for what use case. I'm gonna go back and tell you this after I show you the biggest one. So this is the huge humidifier, the 21-liter humidifier, and it is also now at $219, and you have a $20 coupon for this humidifier. So let me tell you now in what use case you use what humidifier. I'm gonna go back to the live screen. So from my own experience in these humidifiers, for me, the best humidifier suited for an apartment up to 1,500 square meters, even though it is written on Lacidoll's like description on Amazon that the humidifier covers only 500 square meters. I tested it in my apartment that is 1,200 square meters and a little bit more than 1,200 square meters, and it is really very good. So this one is the best for me. Why I chose it to be used in an apartment? It is because it is really very silent. So you cannot even hear it. Just put it outside of the bedroom, of course, put it like in the hallway or somewhere. And always, as a rule of thumb, for the humidifiers, you need to put them far from the wall. So this one at least 30 centimeters from the wall. And these, at least this one 1 meter, and this is like 50 centimeters far from a wall. So this one is the best in my opinion. I'm gonna turn it on and keep it on. So this one here is for like a house that is maybe a 2-story house. So you can put it maybe on the bottom level of the house, or maybe if it is like a house more than 1,500 square meters. Now, in the documentation on Amazon, Lacidoll says that this is for 1,000 square feet, but it can, in my opinion, cover more than this. And this is, you need to put it like really in a room far from where you sleep, because it is noisy. So you can hear it at night if you turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on once again so that you can hear the noise of it. So it is not very noisy, but nevertheless, at night where like everything is silent, it makes a little bit of noise. So let me put the microphone back on my shirt. And this is the biggest one. So this one the huge one, in my opinion, it's best suited like maybe for a very big house, or also in a shop. So in a shop, this one is really very good because its noise will be drowned with like ambient noise. So let me turn it on. And let me put, and this is really like the noise of this one is more powerful than the noise of this one, is stronger, and this one is virtually silent. So you see now, I made you hear the noise before. I will not do it again. So this is it. So in the use cases, this is a shop or a huge house, or maybe a villa, and this one here in a multi-story house or in a very big house, and this is very good for an apartment. So that was my live stream about these 3 humidifiers from Lacidoll. I wanted to thank you for watching my live stream, and I hope that my live stream will help you in your choice in choosing a humidifier to buy, whether it is the smallest one, the medium one, or the biggest one. Once again, if you want to check out this humidifier, they are on your screen. The links are on your screen. These are Amazon affiliate links, so I'll gain small percentage if you make a purchase using my link at no cost to you, and this will help my live stream on Amazon. Also, if you like my live stream, please don't hesitate to follow me on Amazon, and this will help my channel also greatly, and this way you'll be notified of my future live streams. I want to thank you all for being in my live stream, and hope to see you in the next one. I'm Eloy from Stuff Around the House and Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in my next live stream.